draft. So let's see if I see it like this. Actually, we have the reactive armor too.
Yeah. Yes. And I forgot Hammer of Purity.
Yeah, that's
bullshit.
actually, they can be strong on techies.
Mm-hmm.
Who is much weaker than he used to be after the universal nerf. He was like one of the top hero models, and now he's still strong, but a few percent below a Shadow Fiend Drow. And who's the other one? Dusa.
Invoker as well. Yeah.
Ooh,
To
now
nobody's
Ice Blast.
surprise.
Now take the Ice Blast on Pokyo, and you're gonna win this.
Oh,
What?
Shikuchi, Spike.
I think the Ice Blast.
There's some good saves. We'll see who Escape Act and Astral Imprisonment will, if the game goes long, which I have a funny feeling it will. Those two are gonna have a lot of utility. John Cena taking Hunter in the Zenite.
It's Essence,
Licano. And that's where we talked about Hammer Purity on the techies.
And the Ice Blast secured
Ice
now,
Blast.
which that's good. And now you can do some super meme on Lion, take suicide,
Shadow
take
Step.
Now you can even mines and or charge mines or blast off mines. Something with mines I would do.
Actually, they have some AoE, like global presence now with Shadow Step and Ice Blast. Just teleport to them, have the Shadow Blast.
Yeah, but on Ringmaster, it's not that good. The Shadow
No.
Step.
I mean, it's just a support thing, really, now. It'll just be jumping to your teammate to help. Maybe to deny it to Spectre, perhaps. Yeah, Astral and Repel.
Counter picks the
Touch.
chilling, okay. He can probably just go Ice Vortex, Cold Feet, or what?
Yeah,
Yes,
Chakram.
Chakram. So is this the mid, the AI?
I think you may be right. Licano? Yeah, Gemini attack. My goodness.
And reactive, or what is he doing now on?
Yeah, what would he go for now?
On the Omni.
A lot of, okay. Yeah, options aren't very, very wide, are they?
I mean, that's a Radiance build you can do. And now Hex on Ringmaster, or this, that's fine too. Good against the Night Stalker.
Escape Act here, perhaps. Goes with the Void. Oh,
like you said.
Maybe he wants to play Void.
And Fish is going. He's going the mines. I thought he might go Finger. And Hex maybe.
Finger would be good as well. Yeah.
Hex maybe as a second on
Hex is
Timber.
good.
Something
Could
to
also go
disable
for
them.
Tame the Beasts. Tame the Beast would be good. Oh, okay, that's kind of nice.
He
Invisible silence.
He countered the counter to him.
That's true. That's true.
And now we got
Whirling Death.
That makes the Shadow Step pick. Now
Kinda
it makes a
better.
little bit more sense with Shadow Stepping in and hexing someone. I like the Anarchy draft. Stun into
Both.
Death Ward and the save.
Yeah, both sides on Team Peter now.
And this
with
Licano
the
beard.
Escape Act.
This Licano beard.
I almost swore.
It's something I would draft, but I'm not sure if it's.
what I
I'm
was
not
getting
sure if
to.
it's ideal in this game.
Blopcano.
Maybe the Swarm now on Lion. Ooh, Swarm going to
Tamer the
Weaver.
Beast.
With this facet, it's so good with the XP
The
facet.
EXP one?
Yeah.
Ah.
Why can I not click on it? Okay.
Might
This one,
change
really
it
nice
for
one.
them.
I have mine.
That's interesting.
And take the Wheel of
the
Wonder
Ringmaster's
and
over
Finger
there.
on
Wheel
Lion
of
and use a
Wonder.
Giga Jet. Finger on Lion. Oh my god.
Absolute god with a shotgun.
It's good. It's good.
No, it's good clear for Ancient Apparition as well with the spammabil abilities.
The Kano should take the time lapse because it counters the Ice Blast a little bit.
Yeah, time lapse is a clever choice.
Mm-hmm.
Omni Knight, definitely Nether Strike. Just kidding, please don't take that.
Maybe just a Spectral Dagger here
Yeah.
on Spect with the still has some talents.
Purification ain't crazy. I mean, Sticky Bomb not being picked. I mean, why not Sticky Bomb? In that
Sticky Bomb is
that
not so
doesn't
nice.
really do
That
much.
one is the good one, the blast off.
Shadow Step
Guardian
Hex into
Age,
blast off. Will that work?
There's nothing really. It might be a Sticky Bomb now on Fish.
Well, Impalement Arts is probably better.
It's also a good
There
option.
you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it does max health per second, so perhaps better.
This looks...
How do you feel, Blop, looking at this? I think Licano has an opportunity here to really.
I think overall, just because of the Ice Blast, I prefer. I think it's just the Ice Blast why I prefer Radiant overall. Because it counters their Night Stalker really hard. The tech might not be strong enough to carry this. And but the supports are really nice on Dia with the Spectre, Stun, Death Ward, AA being super annoying. I think your mic is...
So much save.
Okay, now you're back. You were a robot for a second.
Are you back? you were a robot for a second. I don't know what that.
Okay, we're both robots.
Yeah. It's okay. We are all part of the thing, the one, the box.
So who's getting more tips? Peter winning the tipping. Okay. What was it? His team is tipping him, so it's not shit tips. It's
I think so.
Tips of
It's
appreciation.
Yeah.
So then we get this.
I think they're both heading for the same direction here as the river. They might be crumbing up the river. The smoke breaks. They've got to keep going. Wards dropped. Tame the beasts off the mark. And I think that's about it. That's all the aggression that they've got planned.
Yeah.
I think that rune is definitely not going towards them. Spitting quote unquote facts in the all chat.
Just facts.
Oh, and looks like both teams rotating the other way.
Okay, we're not fighting. Maybe there happens a fight
shotgun,
here.
getting a smoke. Yep, they're going to try and steal the runes here. Looking to... I'm not sure what the Dire are trying to do. They're jostling around a few different spots for runes, but doesn't look like they've secured any of them. In fact, they might be coming out with less. They're going to move forward. One rune taken, 2 runes taken. I think it's going to be 3 runes taken for the Radiant. And in fact, even if the Dire's aggressive positioning, they've actually come out worse off. And taking a little bit of harassment damage now on Licano as he's going to be chased down by a healthy gang of people. The stun is there from the blast off. They're going to try and land the grenade. It doesn't quite. But Licano going to get onto his stunner with a little bit of wounds. Anarchy as well running into a bunch of people.
I wonder what the
it's an interesting
itemization on Omni is going to be. Is it just Radiance, SNY Scepter, something like that, probably?
Why not? Level 5 Dagon, first item. Just go in there and hit people.
Peter is playing offlane this time, so the mid lane goes to... I think that's Arnold, right? I think that's Arnold, how we call him in our list. And last time I played, the Facet is actually really nice, the Coldfield Facet, which makes it bigger and bigger. The more levels you get. I think it has 500 AoE in the end. Doesn't show here when I press it.
It says it scales based on the level of Ice Blast.
Yeah, but some abilities still work.
Kinda bugged?
Yes, some work with your ultimate, it doesn't matter which one. And some are bugged and don't scale with your ultimate.
Doesn't look like Cold Feet is applying in an AoE though. It looks like...
Yeah, no. You need level 6 before it does an AoE. So we're gonna know if it's bugged or not once he hits.
In a few minutes, we shall see.
6.
Long range bash from Licano on the top lane. I think laning stage, they're going to be quite fine with this.
CS should so.
Occupying, get a bit of... Oh, another bash. Careful. I think the kill will come top without us expecting it.
I think it's not nice. It's not the best core on Ringmaster. I would even prefer the Lion to be a core over him. But okay.
They might swap it around just after a few levels. We'll not see. Ooh, big damage.
Oh, the double hammer fury with the Geminate attack.
Oh, that
actually
is
annoying. This can be strong late game. Applying double hammer when once he has, and it's on the base damage.
Yeah, that is disgusting.
Disgusting indeed.
And bash. If he can you bash on hammer purity? Oh,
yeah.
you can apparently. Oh my god.
Gonna solo zone them here.
Yeah.
And so most important probably mid. Let's see what
Fish.
Arnold is maxing here. If he's maxing Ice Vortex or something else. I think Ice Vortex is the best one.
Nice.
Actually, the A build can be really good if he gets the new Gleipnir, which works really well with his build.
Yeah, it can do. Just having to upgrade
just
from
get
the Atos instead.
Get Tranquil Boots because he doesn't need mana regen anyway. Oh, but now
mid
he's
lane,
in trouble.
You think this is going to be the death of him there? One more proc will do it. And first blood for Fish with a very nicely timed impalement art.
Oh, and he wants a fast Spirit Vessel on Timber.
Bot lane, John Cena trying to bash Night Stalker's head in. Doing a fair good job of it. Licano's damage starting to get a little crazy already. It's going to get the double proc on God with a shotgun. Boom, boom. Oh my god, it's going to kill. One more. Oh dear. Oh.
I was underestimating this double hammer.
Yeah. Double hammer, and if he gets a bash, there's extra damage there as well. You get the movement speed as a damage. So, yeah. And Licano has queued up a Midas. My man, I didn't know you were an individual of culture.
Midas is shit!
One more proc on Maledict on the bot lane. Will he get it? No, he's going to survive on 30 HP.
I don't like the Midas. Just go full stats. Go full stats. But I never liked.
Licano's literally zoning.
I never liked Midas, to be honest, on cores. I only liked it when it was like when you bought it on supports. There was a meta when you bought it on supports. That's when I liked it. Oh, but Peter, eat your tree!
Yeah, I remember that.
Eat the tree, Peter. Eat the tree. Why didn't he not eat a tree?
Mid lane, there's going to be a charge in the mid lane. Fish getting slowed, not actually going to die, but there's going to be a charge coming in soon. Cancelled.
I think he would have survived on Peter if he just eats.
Let's talk again. Just
eats a tango. Oh, and now Porcupine. Yeah, he's dead.
Gonna try and get this. Oh, just making it away. One more right click would have done it.
So close.
John Cena taking a fair bit of damage. He's going to be focused now. Gonna have to try and turn around. But it is the first night of the game. John Cena now going to be looking a little bit more comfy, despite all the harassment he is taking. AA going to have his rune denied, and Fish going to secure it for himself in the back pocket. A regen.
And he's maxing the cold feet. I think there would have been.
I think there may be a fight on the bot lane here. We've got Anarchy showing up around the corner. But he's going to walk underneath the tower, and he's going to actually spot in first, but a little bit of miscommunication. There's going to be a charge now coming from the top lane. He's going to be there in about 10 to 15 seconds. Here's the slow one. I'm going to try and rotate back here. John Cena, looks like they're not going to go for that. Anarchy, though, still going to get hit with this. Bonk. Oh, actually, he's going to be caught between
the cast
and the Malic's helping him with the
Holy shit.
Whap, whap.
Oh, okay. Licano went for threads over before Midas. That's good.
Yep, needed that attack speed, recognized it, and there's a pause.
minutes. I mean, we're just slightly behind schedule. Just the game should be over right now, according to our schedule. A 64-minute game. Yeah.
Just a quick 1 or 2 64-minute games. Well, both teams back to farming as usual. Licano now level 6 achieved, so he's going to be much more safe and comfortable with that time lapse. And I think it's just a case of him now trying to get the fastest farm he can. And I think he's putting all his money in a glove made of gold. Meanwhile, bottom lane, a little bit of a skirmish here going on. Taking a little bit of damage. God love having to run away. The repel doing decent work on keeping him alive.
But Licano coming in.
Here comes the
He has his eyes on.
creeps. Licano's going, oh, the damage is good. He's got it in 6 more seconds. Can they get the kill here? The jump there as well. The stun is good though, and he does make it away okay. Nice looking out, turning around. Licano still choosing, trying to get him.
Use his ult.
Licano is just going to use his ult, yeah, trying to get away. John Cena though, doing decent damage. Everyone now showing up. The AA showing up as well. But John Cena running away, and looks like everyone is going to be just fine.
Just fine, yeah. Fish meanwhile farming up in mid. 700 more gold. Oh! And we got a kill on the bot. Still not level 6. I think this is gonna turn a little bit once he has 6 on Witch Doctor.
Not the most aggressive game we've got today. Or the most aggressive game we've seen. Only 4 kills on the board. They're almost 10 minutes in. But it looks like they're going to turn it up a little bit with a fight on the bot lane as they're trying to defend their tier 1 tower. Fish in the mix. So he's going to run forward. The charge is there. It's going to be the jump in for Porcupine. He's dealing a decent amount of damage on Licano. Licano going to get put into a box. But the stun is there. The stun just off the mark, actually. Anarchy now going to be falling as well as Fish. Sorry, Licano. And the courier as well. Can they get the courier snipe? They do, and they're going to try and look for God Below. He doesn't have very many areas to escape to. It's going to actually
get the Lotus.
Drive by, get the Lotus. Yep. Can he find the Jukes? They're going to chase him down. The Hex is out. I don't think this is going to go very well for you, my friend. And I think that's going to secure the kill. Bonk. Porcupine popping that bug. Top lane, John Cena on his own, trying to farm away, gets the stun and the bash. Licano now looking for revenge, but there is none.
Yeah, all the supports only level 4, not hitting their 6 yet. Nice cancel here by Peter on the...
bot lane as well. Looks like they're gonna get this kill on the Night Stalker as the sun rises.
Got a nice cancel on the charge, but it was not enough. More stuns, the Maledict. And Licano, okay.
Levels, he just needs levels in Geminates, get the lower cooldown, get some more range. He's skipped the Midas, he's going for Dragon Lance now. I don't mind this, but he needs a way of getting more farm. I think the opportunity for him to...
Mjolnir, if you wants to...
Mjolnir, he's got a bash on Fish. Fish is now pushing forward, he's very slow.
Oh,
and actually, the Earnest House is doing a good job. He's going to try and get saved. The AA Blast gets him exactly! Oh, my goodness. That was a beautifully timed ultimate. And they're going to get another kill as well as Anarchy falls.
Everything going perfectly here for the Fishy Wins.
He can't find them. Yeah, Fishy Wins doing really well with that.
Perfect Ice Blast, perfect charge on the Spectre.
And I think Licano actually didn't expect that box to appear because when he got dropped into it, he didn't even move.
And Licano, he had the
stuck for a second.
The time lapse, but he couldn't use it because he was in the.
He was in the box.
Yep.
Yeah, and literally that AA blast couldn't have been more perfect. There was 0. He had to have propped that straight away, otherwise he was absolutely dead. And again, Licano just respawned, teeping to the mid lane. They're looking for this again.
No, they're not committing.
Deciding better of it. Yep. He definitely needs a way of farming back into this game, I think. There's not a lot of...
I mean, he's fine.
Not a lot of options for... I mean, Omni Knight doing what I think is the right choice. Get something to kind of escalate your gold potential.
And he's doing the radiance. Yeah, like his build. I would do the same, and afterwards SNY or Aghanim's, and then the other.
Licano's going to get his Dragon Lance very quickly though, so it's not going to be it's not a bad choice at all. But after that, he definitely needs something to start to build attraction for it. They're going to try and get this kill on the top lane. The jump isn't there for Porcupine, and the Hex, the stun as well, and this is going to be the kill on the mid laner as AA falls. God with the shotgun going to be securing that with his team. Yeah, 10-1 now, and the map starts to feel a little bit more scary for them. Fish showing up in the mid lane. That's going to be the Spirit Vessel. Licano taking some decent damage actually here. Oh, meanwhile, bot lane. Another kill. I believe that was an AA blast as well on the Night Stalker, combined with the Dark Ascension on the Omni Knight, and he's stepping ever closer to that Sacred Relic.
This is really rough. This is more and more is getting dependent on Licano.
Licano again taking damage. It's going to be really...
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's just so close, but I think he still might be dead here. He's going to be so close on it. He's taking just dodging a few of these bursts.
They don't have
not able to pop more on Maledict. Yeah, they weren't able to get any more on that, but that forced out a lot, and they actually got away with that. Meanwhile, bot lane looks like they're going to get a kill on John Cena. John Cena about to fall, gets frozen up, and the blade coming back is going to secure it.
With the Aethers and the cold feet, and yeah, that's nice. Funny build on AA. I like it. I like this build.
Licano's got to be so careful here.
Oh, the
AA blast is actually going to catch him. Oh, he is super dead. Oh, it's not going to be enough.
On cooldown. No, he's done.
It's not going to be enough. And well, these AA blasts coming on
point.
Really, really clear. Really clean. And speaking of AA blast, AA himself on his own sim on the bot lane.
I think the AA build is actually really strong later on. Once he hits like level 12.
I don't know if it's an AOE for the cold feet. I'm gonna watch him now to see if that.
Yeah. I also need to watch it.
But I have a funny feeling it is not. You know. So here we go.
And the level 1 is only like 200. No, it's AOE.
It is AOE. The animation just looks like it's.
Once you have like
charge
level 3 of it, you can the whole cold feet the whole creep wave, for example.
Yeah.
So he needs level 12. And it's getting, I think, 350. I think it's 200, 350, 500 AOE, something like that. I don't know why it doesn't say it. Or does it say it here?
Money changes hands.
No. Whatever. Yeah, 5k lead for 15 minutes. Pretty good, actually.
Yep. Fish looking for this kill on Licano. They're actually going to go on the support instead. It's a much easier kill. He's going to actually save himself from the stun, but the charge is still there. The AA blast is again on the mark. They're going to actually get this return kill though on Porcupine. And they do, and in fact, he does survive. Just last tick. Yeah, I thought he was going to survive. Commentators curse again, and my apologies.
Licano, I think he's doing the right thing, getting a Manta style. And the thing is, if they get really, really late, I think the Tekis build is the strongest on the map. If he gets to the 25 with his rapier talent.
I think you might be right. I think that with the rapier talent, for sure, he'll start the deal.
And soon he has his talents are
he
just
has
so
attack
nice.
speed talent as well. Yeah, for sure. He's gonna get another kill actually now and returning. So that this gold graph is gonna starting to plateau just a little bit.
Yeah, and I think the AA can slow down the game because his build is really nice. Once he has his Gleipnir, he's becoming really annoying. Just Gleipniring like 2 people, cold feet on top.
Porcupine now going to be going down as well. That's going to be the stun, and that's going to be another kill for them. And that's 2 quick kills back to back.
It's exactly what Peter's team has to do, or Team Peter.
Yeah, and meanwhile, mid lane, Licano is holding his own quite comfortably against the support mid here. Actually, Fish thinking better of it and going home. Fish has queued up an E-Blade. hopefully to help out against the range of Licano.
For his mines, I think.
Oh dear.
He wants to
Timber
get
Sword?
solo kills.
Yeah, why is he not putting any mines around? I don't think I see a single mine on the map.
It's the mana pool, I guess. Oh, and another time.
Mid lane, they're going to get the Hex on there. Another kill on the
dying.
top lane. They're going to try and get this kill. The bomb's going to go down. They're going to try and get the kill. They managed to get it on Licano. It cost 3 of them, and it cost the support, but I think it was still well worth it.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's a hard kill to get, considering he has time lapse. So it's not an easy one to secure.
God with
the shotgun is going to die as well. Wow, that took nothing.
This AA build
My
is so
goodness.
nice, man. This is so good.
It's just two. It's not. It's just 2 items. All he has is this cold feet and Gleipnir. And actually, they might even get fish here.
No detection.
Don't quite get the freeze, but. Oh, dangerous and risky. Yeah.
Greedy
that's the death of
fish.
you. Super
That was
greedy.
a fishy play.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And John Cena.
Bottom lane, they're gonna go down on the I've changed, but for worse.
That's Peter.
The
That's
Night
Peter, by the way.
Stalker. Oh, it's Peter.
That's
Well,
Peter.
I'm sorry, Peter. you were used to be Peter, and now you are dead. Radiance achieved on the Omni Knight. And a smoke, 3-man. They're looking for Omni. He's on half HP. They find him. The smoke breaks. He actually runs towards them. Oh, I don't know about that, my friend. The AA blast is going to come in, but it actually does just hit Ace. But that's all she wrote.
Yeah, this AA making a comeback
Helping
story
the team
here.
come back, yeah. 10 to 15 now.
Look, the gold
On the
graph.
gold graph, yeah.
From 5k leads
Exactly.
to pretty much even. And they need some dispels on Radiant.
Fish?
They need Yules, they need Lotus.
Gonna get
Oh my god, he
silence.
casted his crippling fear super slows, but they are not committing on fish.
Yeah, Spike just missed as well on Fish, so he's going to try and move forward. They're going to try and go on to get the kill. Porcupine, this aggressive offlaner actually has Orchid as well. So the Turbo, oh my, I've just witnessed murder. Licano.
Oh, another one.
My goodness.
And another one. He's also
And
really...
another one. Licano, leave him alone. He's only a child. He gets away.
Oh,
Is he
is
okay?
he really getting
Is
away?
he fine? Oh, Licano actually finds the bomb and takes it out. Yeah, the mantle will be very useful to purge the constant spamming Spirit Vessel.
This AA just murders all the supports because they have no dispel. It just drops the Gleipnir, Vortex, Cold Feet, Chakram on
And then
top,
die.
and that's
Yep. TP boots now achieved. Man, AA actually looking kind of good. Or is it just me? Oh, Fish has found Licano in the jungle. We're going to try and push this
I
top
don't
lane.
think Fish is able to kill him.
Oh, Korea.
Radiant's
Yeah.
courier has been
Mistake.
Oh,
Oh, they're
if the
actually going to
Hex
go for him though.
maybe,
They're going to go for him. The AA ulti is there. The silence.
Missed mine.
This time though, a few things don't quite land in the right timing.
No. Good attempt.
Anarchy crossing God with a shotgun. Gonna try and go for this attack. And oh my god, was that really necessary?
It was.
Ultimate committed.
He had to die. He had to fucking die. So in a hex.
Yeah,
on-
16 to
on
13
there.
now. Look at this. 21 minutes in.
Yeah. And the later we go into the game, this tech is just like I said, he's the strongest
Team
core.
Peter looking better than. Oh, they find another one. That's going to be another kill. Very quick. Does manage to get out? Nope, this one is there.
Cold feet.
Dire's middle tower
Yep.
is under attack.
Yeah, maybe
Actually-
Fish can do
Yeah.
something once he has his E-blade.
But it looks like they're a little bit lost because the Fishy Wins, they're not really linking up together. They keep
Yeah.
getting these these supports picked off, John Cena is busy farming up in the jungle.
Middle tower has
It
fallen.
looks like they're just a little bit off there.
Yeah,
Looking for these singular pickoffs like this in the mid lane. Porcupine going in forward. The Hex is there on the silence. But
Yeah,
again,
but then they cannot really kill them.
the execution's no longer like exactly there now. They're missing it just ever so slightly on these initiations.
I think Fish is just waiting for his E-Blade, to be honest, because then he
They're
can
trying
go
for the AA blast.
solo
It lands on
kills.
God Below, but yes, I think they're waiting for the E-Blade for that extra chunk of damage, and the slow as well, I think is what they are looking for.
And by the way, the Weaver is Erky or something, and Godbalov is just his sponsor.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Ah.
Godpa is playing in the other.
Wasn't there
Godpa
a
is
guy
playing in
called
the other
Godbalov?
group. In the other group, Godpa.
Oh my god.
He's just
Can we
making.
just-
He took a sponsorship from his stream and his advertising.
I
for
see,
Godpa's
I
stream.
see, I see. Shout outs to God Below.
Yeah, Licano now finished his Manta. Now depends on what he wants to go. If he wants to go crit or lifesteal, pike, something like that.
Mjolnir. That's what he's decided. Mjolnir. Big combat in the mid lane. They're going to try and get away. Anarchy on his own. Is it going to be the cold feet? Oh, that's really
Missing
good.
everything.
Licano showed up.
And Licano
Everything
just
is
kills
whiffed,
them.
and they're going to actually clean up. They finally do get a
Oh,
kill.
but AA
actually going to
finally
get the mid
does.
as well. But Licano as well, trying to chase this down. Not going to get any more. Actually, Erky is on the wrong side of things. Actually gets the stun. Licano's going to actually hurt himself by getting stunned as well. Now he's going to have the Ice Blast sitting on him. The rest of his team is very low HP. Licano, though, going one-on-one against Fish. Silence as well on him.
Okay, actually,
There's
well
no
played.
ulti.
It looked like they wouldn't kill anyone on Team Fish, but
It looked
Then
really
John
bad at
Cena
one
came
second.
in,
They whiffed
cleaned up
so many
the-
ultimates. Yeah, Licano got a kill. They whiffed all their ultimates. It looked like they weren't going to get any more. But they persevered, and they came out on top of that. But just barely.
I think he needs one defensive item on the AA, Ghost Scepter or something, because he just got
Or
murdered
four
by
stuff,
the
yeah.
First Staff, Ghost Scepter, something like that, because he got murdered by
He's
this Omnibus.
queuing a Hex. This guy has balls. He's just, I'm going to fight.
It's also defensive. If someone runs at you, you can hex them.
Yeah,
so.
just Hex them. Yeah. It's a very expensive item.
Fish
to go
got
for.
his E-Blade now, by the way, so he can look for solo kills now.
This sustains.
And let's see,
Remain.
there's the Night Stalker. Is it enough damage?
Oh, they're going in for this kill again on the top lane. They finally get the E-Blade. They jump in as well. The 2 bombs, and it should be enough.
It is enough. Confirmed.
Oh, and the AA blast, just in case they missed it.
But a late
First of all,
Mjolnir by
TP's top
Tech
now.
is okay. Interesting. I mean, it needs
This is
attack
what I mean.
speeds.
Yeah, he does. It definitely would be a good item, and yes, the Manta was really important, but his farming is just like quite slow now. He's well behind.
I would
the
go.
Omni Knight.
I would go Crystallis, Butterfly, Pike, and then full Daedalus, something like that on this tech is. I
Oh,
think.
there's a little bit of a pressure on the mid lane. Go with the shotgun is getting frustrated. Oh, actually, though, Fisher behind is going to get the support first. So 1 for 1 for each support. The blink away. AA is trying to get this
John Cena
distance.
coming
Anarchy
in.
actually finds Fish. They're going to get the slow, and the damage is really good. Fish is going to fall. John Cena alone against 3, almost 4 members. Here comes Porcupine to help him out, but John Cena was already on his way around, actually turning around, doing a decent amount of damage. The AoE stun is there for Peter, but it looks like actually here it comes Licano.
Oh, another
The bash.
bash!
One more down right click. Can he get the final hit on John Cena? But the
Nah,
TP's away. Can they find him? Is he gonna guess this? Just too slow.
that was close. That was really close. But still, overall,
They come out on top.
yeah.
Team Peter.
Yep.
They come out on top.
Up and down, the gold graph. Let's see. I still think if we go like into...
He switched items again.
Hmm?
He switched items again. He's going for Skadi now.
Not the biggest fan, but It makes him tankier, which is not bad.
Lion can attack during charge.
Yeah.
He killed the bug.
Oh,
Never mind. I shouldn't have said his name.
This
I crossed him.
Geminate's hammer is disgusting.
Yes.
And now even Witch Doctor looks to be in trouble.
Oh, John Cena. John Cena. John Cena. Another one. All right, fights on both sides of the 2-for-1 now so far,
Yeah.
but on very different parts of the map.
The support's dropping like flies here.
Yeah, it's not a good day to play your support
Radiant's
games.
middle tower is under
Tip your supports, everybody. Tip your supports.
Radiant
In a nice way.
scanning.
Watching you.
I think they need Ghost
Licano?
Scepters on both Radiant supports, because Licano is just killing them with one Geminate hammer
He has.
combo.
AA has picked up a Ghost Scepter for defensive options as well now. He's queued up the
Radiant
Scepter once more.
structures are fortified.
Fish is looking to try and get this initiation in. There is no vision on him. He does get the E-bait off first, but there is not a follow-up. They find the Gleipnir catch, but not enough to
Radiant's
follow it
middle
up.
tower is under
Looks like
attack.
Fish now going to try and placing defensive bombs instead. Shikuchiing his way forward. They're going to TP back. Looking for Porcupine, but he has Shadow Step if he wants it. TP's going to come out. He's going to wait just fine.
Peter having a really rough game here.
Yeah, I haven't really seen him do much other than just a couple of voids every now and then. He has gone for the level 5 void actually. So there is that mini stun and there is that extra AoE, but yeah, a bit of
Never
a
seen
rough
that
game
one.
like you said.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Smoke now, 4-man. Licano not with his team,
Are scanning.
but close to finishing a point boost, about 500 gold, 400 gold away. I think this Witch Doctor might be dead. I think the Witch Doctor is dead.
Yeah.
Let's count it down, shall we? 3, 2, 1.
gotta use
Lifetime.
the
Oh,
pirate.
it's alive! And actually, John Cena's going to get the first kill. Oh, no, it actually will be Peter. John Cena now going forward. BKB ready to go. Fish is going to get cold-feeted. And they're going to try and turn this fight around. There's a lot of low HP red heroes from the Dire, but they're all not quite dropping
Licano.
quite like flies. Now Licano actually is going to drop, and John Cena has decided enough is enough. I am hungry for these kills. They're going to try and get the charge away, and actually cover the shotgun does make it out alive. And his carry cleaning up. And that was just BKB run at them.
And only Arnold on AA surviving.
Well, I'm barely surviving at that. It was a very, very close fight. And John Cena looks very
Yeah,
healthy.
John
throughout all
Cena
of
showing
them.
up. And he had nearly the build that I also
Dire's
thought of.
middle tower is under
Plus a
attack.
BKB on top. And Scepter probably next for him. But still, late game, if he somehow manages to stick on top of Tekis, or Tekis, maybe a Pike would have been better for him to get away from this.
Shiva's finished now on
zombie.
Fish.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
What's next for the Omni? Oh, there's going to be a jump on the top lane. They're going to try and look for Anarchy. They're going to actually get the turnaround on him. He does have a Force Staff, tries to get away. The Impale does land. And there's the switcheroo, Voodoo switcheroo. AALT is just off the mark though, but he's still, either way, he is going to fall.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
In exchange for the mid tower. Oh, not in the mid tower actually. Just a couple of pokes on the mid tower. Skadi now finished on Licano, and he's starting to look a little scary.
Still needs a Pike, because if Omni Knight sticks on top of him, he still dies, I think.
Yeah, that definitely did happen just then. Or maybe a Pike and maybe just a little bit more
Yeah, but he queued up the Pike.
attack
Yeah.
speed. Yeah. Bot lane, they've managed to find
Ooh,
Fish. Is there
another
any follow-up? The
stun.
Impale is there. Can they see him? I don't think there's any vision. No, he does catch him there. They don't have any silence. He's going to be able to get away, and he
He's
does
getting away.
misplay there with the committed Death Ward,
And
unfortunately.
Licano bashing the shit out of God with his shotgun. It's a funny bit. Get wrecked, son.
Jesus.
They played together a lot. They are both. Tech is Licano from Peru, so our one of two
of course.
Peruvian players in this tournament, I think. Because Godpa is also a Peruvian. And Shotty, Gotta Shotgun is from, I think, the west coast, but I'm not sure. Or was it east?
Bot lane. There used to be a Night Stalker.
There
Pete's
was
definitely
one,
having a really rough time.
Yeah. He cannot really. Yeah, only 1600 HP on a. I mean, it's also the Whirling Death.
Yeah.
And
the
the Ice
Ringmaster
Blast.
as
What we
well.
said, we said that if he's going Dispersion, he's gonna have a rough time against what they have on Radiant with the Ice Blast plus the
Yeah.
Shadow Step, Hex.
Yeah, even
Rolling.
Ringmaster's got a Dagon just to help secure a little bit extra damage with Fish. As soon as anyone shows up, as soon as the Shadow Step is available, get over there, hex them up, and then that's a secured kill.
Yep.
I think only Licano and AA is probably the only ones who are safe. Almost got his...
Those should fall
scepter?
fast here.
No, quite far away from it, isn't it? Oh, they're going for Roshan.
Yeah, Desolate and the Illusions.
Yep.
Illusion Room, you can easily take it. John Cena taking it.
And going for the reactive armor barrier as well. That's crazy.
And do they have some dispels? No.
Well, they see Licano. It's going to be the jump. The
Yeah,
charge is there. E-Blade. He's going to try and Mantis away. He's hexed. The AA
the repel.
Perfect. They're going to try and get him away. Though still quite healthy, able to still move around. Anarchy now very low. They haven't quite got a kill at the moment. These saves coming in at the right moment, the right timing. Yeah. Astral Imprisonment.
Yeah, all the saves.
Yeah, literally all the exact right timing they needed to be. And as well the Escape Act.
Escape Act.
That's a lot committed. So AA Blast on cooldown. Dark Ascension on cooldown. Shadow Step on another 15 seconds. And now they're grouping up together.
Yeah.
And this is where Shadow Step isn't useful anymore because you can't get a single pick off if they're all grouping together. I think...
Okay, now. Not gonna see another fight.
No, I think they're going to let Licano try and farm it up. Level 20 now. 5 more levels before we see that level 25 free divine damage.
Ooh, actually level 20 already, okay. That's the point where if he has a pike, a crit until then, when he hits 25, he can be a serious problem for this Omni Knight. What's his range now? It's 1k. Just like Sniper. She was on Timber and he looks for a heart next, okay. What other item progression do we have? 4k gold on John Cena. He's not sure what to buy next.
BKB on Porcupine queued up next. I think they're looking for the Tormentor. Yeah, it's just showing up.
So, and we have the Hex finished, by the way, on AA.
Oh, do we? Oh, Porcupine! 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 Porcupine!
Oh! Worth it, worth it, worth it. He got at least, he got the reactive taser is because the Ice Blast shot wouldn't do anything for Witch Doctor. It amuses you so much that he died to the fucking Torment.
Omni almost killed 2 of his supports with 1 Tormentor. Licano's pike is finished.
Yeah.
Yet to see
Should
what
be a
his
crit
decision
next.
is next. It should be a crit next.
Daedalus.
E-Blade next for AA, which will be very annoying.
Yep, that's good.
And 36th minute, as it looks like we're going to be further and further behind on schedule, as this game looks like it's going to go the distance as well. Fish running forward now, looking for something to catch with his teammate.
And let's see who ends up in
area.
the lower brackets semifinals.
Remember, guys, this is an elimination game. So the loser of this game, best of 1, is out. The last chance to make it in. So one of these teams is going home. or just not playing anymore in the tournament.
And then, yeah, the winner plays against the loser of versus Para something from Lost, the team. Paramoga or something.
Oh, Licano. He's got crippling crossbow. Big fight on the top lane. They find the pick off again. This time they're going to get it quite quickly. Not as quick as they would like to, but John Cena now, BKB running forward. The Voodoo Switcher are going to be used by Anarchy to give him a few seconds of survival, but Porcupine is going to get that cleaned up. John Cena now charging forward. Licano is the next choice to get. Can they actually hit him? It doesn't really look like he's doing a lot of damage. He kind of has to stand up and now try and get the survive. Does get the time lapse, but now he's silenced, and I think this is going to be the end of Licano. And he does fall, and a full, very quick 5-man team wipe.
There's no
just from catching out. And I think that was a ward. They must have found him from the ward or something, because they jumped immediately, all of them, onto the Night Stalker, and then it was just one by one. The rest of the team were falling.
Yeah, when the positioning was not ideal.
John Cena now level 25, standing very tall. Skull Basher, Sanjin Yasha, Radiant, and Aghanim Scepter. Tanky and powerful, and he's going to now beat down this creep wave, and the Rax is going to be next on the menu. Everyone's going to be respawning fairly shortly. The Glyph is going to be forced. There's only 3 members left to defend their base. If they can do this, Crypt Swarm is going to be the first thing to come out.
Should let this lane just fall, I think.
I think it's going to have to. They're going to try and push forward. They drop the Death Ward. It's dealing decent damage, but the Hex is out there, and that's all she wrote. Now John Cena returning back to the fight. Actually gets a first hit batch onto Peter. Dives forward, going to get Yuled up. Ultimate now committed as well, but that Wheel of Wonder not really doing anything for them. Really nice use of the Leitner, catching 2 people. They're going to jump forward. God with the shotgun now falling. They're going to get very close. They're going to actually get the kill on Anarchy first, and actually everyone's still fairly healthy. John Cena turning around and going to get a kill as well. Licano shows up, but just too late to save the rest of his team, and there's another 2 kills.
It didn't get anyone. Holy shit.
Fishy Wins. Oh, they're just out, just too slow to get the turnarounds, and not enough damage coming out from the rest of the team. I mean, this utility is starting to fall away with the AA build.
Yeah, now that they have a BKB and Timbersaw is just super tanky, 4.3k HP. Sports got a 4-staff actually really good against this AA build. And they got 2 Yules to dispel the cold feet, so yeah. It's falling off a little bit, this AA build, but it's still annoying. Just Licano going for MKB. I don't know, just for the Radiance, or is there another evasion in the game?
Fish looking for a next big item. The Cypher Vice now queued up. He is very tanky with 4.5 HP, 1,500 HP. Yeah. If only they had the AA Blast on their side, they might be able to whittle down these heavy HP target heroes, but it's proving to be quite the challenge.
Yep.
Last tier 2 of the Dire about to fall. Looks like the defense is going to be built up on the high ground. Licano walking forward under this ward is going to be very careful. Actually, they find him, and the AA Blast is going to be there as well. It does land. He's going to be so careful. He's going to be charging forward. John Cena now moving forward. He's going to try and do as much damage as he can. Has to actually force out the Shikuchi, but this is already far too late. The rest of the team, Licano still manages to die. Has to buy back. And there was Wheel of Wonder coming out here, taunting up Zoom enemies. The AA trying to do his best to keep this damage continuing, but they're not going to get very much there. The support may be going to die. And he managed to get the first support and the second, actually. The rest of the team retreats, and this is already forced out a buyback from Licano.
Yeah. Now the gold lead is 30k golds. Ooh. Yeah, the last few minutes after this, it was pretty even for a long time, but after this team wipe at mid,
I don't know about Licano's damage here. There's not enough. He's not outputting enough here. He's queued up a Diffusal Blade, maybe just to give him an extra purge or some kind of sustain here. But
the problem was he was already on the high grounds and running away, and then he time-lapsed back in the middle of
him into
Everyone.
right down the hill. Yes,
I'm not sure.
Huge problem.
That was the
No, he was just
play.
out of position. He shouldn't have taken that step forward. They
Yeah,
didn't realize
yeah.
that ward was there, and immediately they sensed that weakness and pushed it onto them.
And the Weaver was
worked
not in
very well.
position to repel him. If he got the repel on him, then probably would have been fine, but yeah. Now he gets a disperser on Techies. That's actually a good choice, I think. Okay, and they have to take a bio break here.
I like that the bio break. That's a good way of doing it.
And Peter going for a Radiance on the Night Stalker. I think it would have been
It's
better.
so
if he-
late though.
Yeah, it's super late. I think if he just gets a something for HP, heart
Aghanim's,
or
maybe, heart, yeah.
Shroud, pipe, something.
Pipe would be really good. This team needs something to sustain them against the fish damage as well.
Yeah.
But to be in his defense, how is he farming that? Because his mana pool and what
He's
he
not
has, his
farming
abilities,
anyway. He's not
he's not
farming
farming
anyway.
anything. So I think that's part of the reason why he needs the.
Yeah, but at
he's
this
thinking
stage, he's not
Radiance.
even a Radiance. He's not farming. He cannot walk out of the base because if anyone gets vision on him, the Ringmaster gonna shadow step in, hex him, and
he's dead.
yeah, and he's dead.
Yeah, Ringmaster, on the other hand, the other offlaner, quite healthy with Pipe, Force Staff, Orchid, and a Dagon, and actually is queuing up quite the luxurious item there with the Sacred Relic and the Helm of Iron Will. Obviously looking for
Who?
the Nullifier.
Who's doing
I
that?
didn't forget the name. The Ringmaster.
Ah, the Ringmaster. Interesting.
Makes sense to stop, Force Staffs from saving person he jumps on. Also make it a little bit more
Yeah, the
difficult.
Glimmers also. The Glimmer on Peter.
Yeah,
on the
Yules
last
won't be
item.
as good.
The time.
Ghost on the aim. Yeah.
Smart.
So what's the way for Dyer to come back into this game?
Licano needs like
The
more attack
25?
speed.
Yeah, he needs
gonna-
25.
Yeah, he needs 25. He needs Moonshard, and then he'll have stupid range and damage.
Yeah, but
Hopefully that's
Disperser
enough.
is actually good. It dispels you and it gives you movement speed so he can run away from this Omni. I think
Yeah.
it's actually
needs-
good.
He'll keep that item. That's still fine, but he needs more attack speed. He needs to be able to dish it as hard as they can take it.
Yeah, it gives you 40
These
agility.
are chunky boys. 4.5k HP on Omni Knight, 4.4 on Timbersaw. Like these guys are tough.
Yeah, true. But once he Disperser and a Daedalus, that's what he should do. Somehow get XP, get 25. He really needs his 25. That's really, really important for them.
Roshan going to be taken down fairly simply by John Cena and co. Egg is picked up and an instant smoke, and they're going to try and eke out this win against Team
now.
Peter. Looking for mid lane now.
That Team Peter
not
wants
gonna
to
find-
stay in this tournament.
Oh, they're going to find someone. They're going to find Anarchy, actually. Porcupine are going to be out there. ALT is actually going to land really nicely onto the AA. AA is going to go invis, but he's going to be dead soon. They're going to get the first kill. John Cena now is going to try and catch the second one. His reactive armor's prop is finished. That's the first kill going down. A support
It's just
only.
Anarchy. It's just Anarchy. That's
Actually,
that's clear.
Licano
Tower is under attack.
starting to make people question, but no, John Cena was confident to go back in. The bashes now come out. They clean up the bugs. Alright, and the first step in, Fish thinking about moving forward.
It's still hard to move in against all these ice vortexes and the
The
Take
right
his wave.
clicking, yeah.
one 1050
I have an
range.
Aegis now on John Cena though, so it's possible. Oh, the right click starts again from John Cena, and this is the opportunity looking for.
Repel.
Really nice use of the Gleipnir though. Repel on him, AA Blast gonna come in, land on 2. Licano's gonna be hit by that. Fish is actually got taunted by the Wheel of Wonder. John Cena meanwhile is gonna be looking for this kill on the back line. Can't quite close the distance, and they're juking it very nicely, and they can't quite. He gets there for actually the freeze on John Cena, and John Cena's gonna fall here. It's gonna have the Aegis box.
Oh, a Fish! That's the bigger target.
Fish is going to take a lot of damage as well. Going to get hexed and stunned. Has to force himself out. The disarm is good as well. Licano now looking for these opportunities. Can they get a hit onto John Cena? The bashes aren't there. The Yules is going to come out. John Cena now moving forward, turning around. The rest of his team a little bit far behind him, but yeah, that's going to be focused now from Licano. Licano switching targets now, looking for the support. John Cena now going to be forced into an Astral. Getting the support now. BKB now procced, gonna get the stun on the support, but actually can't quite get them fast enough. He's trying to switch targets, he's actually not sure what he's gonna go for. Licano then turning around, BKB is gone. Anarchy now turning around. Fish having to turn around as well. They're actually gonna losing the numbers game. It's just the 2 cores here against the rest of Team Peter, and Fish now gonna be caught and actually gets frozen. Licano now getting the kill, and that's gonna be a killing spree for Licano and a very good defense for Team Peter.
John Cena has the boss to still stay here. Okay. Yeah, Disperser now finished on Tekis. That was actually well executed by Team Peter.
Yeah, they backed off just in the right moment. They had all the saves. They had really good use of Answer Imprisonment and the box. I don't think so, but you know,
actually a team wipe.
Actually, it was a kind of a team wipe, yeah, including Aegis.
Big.
Signs of weakness from Fishy Wins.
And that
Maybe
means, you see what that means, Tekis,
yeah,
talent, and is
level
25. Yeah, he gets his death rhyme, or whatever, ever you say that.
Yeah, death rhyme.
Yeah, that looks good for them, I would say.
Yeah, the death rhyme slowing it and being extra slow and extra damage is not good for Omni Knight, who needs to engage. You actually saw in the middle of that where he was still quite strong with his BKB popped, was looking for opportunities to get pickoffs again on these supports, but wasn't able to just immediately get them, and they had their own saves and their movement abilities and damage from
saves,
Licano.
the escape act and the repel, the astral imprisonment. They have a lot of saves on.
Yeah, Yule Scepter, E-Blade as well, Force Staff. So they have these opportunities to kind of make it difficult, and you actually saw him get confused about what he wants to do, and that really now makes it difficult for Licano, for Team Fishy to just get that extra handle on the situation.
Yeah, but it's open game now, I would say. The 20k lead, I think it was 30k.
It was 30k a bit, now it's down by 7k.
Yeah, and with all those talents on now the Death Rhyme talent, the 252 damage talent on Tekis, I would call this game even now.
Yeah, it's crit also queued up for Licano, so this damage is going to start upscaling, and I think that's exactly what he needed. So they didn't manage to get the proper nails in the coffin for Fishy Wins to prevent Teki from this position, and now he's just looking really comfortable. He's going to get an extra save. Look at it, John Cena is actually going to have to play it quite safe here.
Yeah, it all depends now on initiation of Radiant.
They need to
if they get a good initiation and burst the Tekis or
Licano. Ooh, just under that wall, they dewarded it, yeah. But exactly right, the initiation is key.
And they have hexes. They have one hex. They only have one hex, right? And the Ringmaster with his Shadow Step hex.
Yes, but I think the issue here is there's a lot of save. There's, you know.
Yeah, if they
Astral
are
and Astral Repel, it's hard. You can't really go on Licano. You have to probably get
Weaver has to stay behind Tekis all the time.
Yeah, and Weaver has to die for them to be able to get this initiation. So it's really a thin line they're playing with now.
Yeah,
I think they need to embrace the chaos. Fishy Wins need to really find that chaotic combat. Oh, and they might find it here with no.
And everyone besides
Peter getting away.
Weaver has a buyback, by the way. So. This is not going to be over soon, so we might have another 60-minute game.
Fantastic. It's not like we were behind schedule at all.
And I have an idea how we can save the schedule in case this is taking too long and the teams don't want to play anymore. But let's see.
Roll a dice, winner win. Highest number wins.
I got some ideas how what we could do.
50th minute mark. And 10 more minutes before we get the next level of tier, neutral tier items. Yeah, this magnifying monocle on AA is actually doing so much work for him as well, giving that extra range and attack range. He's just
Isn't it weird? I think this item is kind of weird that you don't get it if you take damage, right? It's like blink.
Yeah, you have to stay out of the range. Yep. And now he's gonna get initiated on. There's a hex there, but he gets the blink, and they just missed the timing. There was so much time he was hexed for. The shadow step coming just so slowly. I think he was just out of vision range, and that was the real unfortunate situation. Ace just getting away.
And now they want to go on
also, yeah, now they want to go on the aggressive hex coming back on them. They're going to get the root. He's going to try and force himself away. John Cena getting BKB'd and going to run forward now. Again, looking for a target, but he keeps changing his mind. He can't get a kill now. They're trying to focus on it. BKB is now gone, and there's the E-Blade on him. He's now disarmed. Now Licano shows up to the fight, eliminates the support. Licano looking for Fish. Fish having the runaway. Anarchy is now getting the focus on. Now Porcupine is on the focus. The buyback now from the support Lion. They're going to try and get this kill. Licano now focusing on John Cena. John Cena having to run over the hills or get away from this Licano nightmare.
A big win for Team Pito.
Yeah.
Man,
20k gold lead now. It's coming down.
And it's only range tracks that they accomplished while they were in the lead on Fishy Wins.
You can see, like, John Cena's still struggling to find these targets to go on. He managed to pop his BKB, get the reactive armor on, and as soon as that happens, they just split up. They make sure it's really difficult to catch him. There's still no vision for the Invis and the Glimmer Cape. So he has to keep deciding and switching targets, and all that decision-making is costing him seconds of his passives and his BKB. And then he just ends up going, well, shit, I'm out of options now. I have to run away. And all the supports are left to
now he sold his boots for...
Look at Licano's damage.
And John Cena sold his boots for a heart. I'm not sure if against Tekis that's the right choice. He needs to stick on the... I think you need the movement speed on this Omni. Even if he has...
They're going to try and go on Licano now. The charge is there. They're going to go turn on him instead. They're going to have the air blast. They're going to get the stun. The Hex is here. Licano is taking a lot of... Even a lot of damage. They're actually going to get him. John Cena is out of the game. There's no buyback. And I think this might spell absolute disaster for the Fishy boys.
And no buyback on Omni.
Strong. 3 people are dead now. No buyback for Omni.
Cutting waves here on Fish. He gets Peter.
This Rax is gone. No, Fish is going to die as well. Oh, actually, they get a secure kill onto Peter.
And they have a creep wave here coming. So they can actually...
They need to defend this. They've got Glyph as well, so they should be able to defend this fairly quickly. The Glyph is now popped.
Oh, and now
They're going to try and get the support
forces
just out of the range. The creeps, though, get their own Glyph, and it looks like this tower is going to fall. And even with all these creeps dying to the towers, it's not going to be enough. The Rax is gone.
And Licano going
Fish
for the GG.
He's going to get the stun. They're going to get this kill.
And still no buyback on John Cena.
And there's another ultimate, and I think this might spell disaster. Fish, he's almost dead here. He's going to try and jump away. Licano getting another kill on God with a shotgun, and he's going to go for these Raxes, and actually tier 4s on the menu. I don't know about this.
No more creeps left.
No more creeps for a while. There's another creep wave coming in about 15 seconds, but they've got time. They've got the damage. The Rax
no buyback Lion. No buyback Lion.
No buyback Lion. No, still 20 seconds at least for Omni Knight. And what can Fish do? They're going to back away.
Holy shit, what a turnaround.
Yeah, and look, unfortunately for them, 20 seconds time, Roshan's going to respawn. They're going straight for where they suspect
and the Omni getting the heart instead of saving for a buyback.
And literally, here he is, Roshan in all his glory. Licano with the Daedalus, and now Aegis in his back pocket. I do not see them coming back for this. This may be it. They're actually going to try for it now. The AA Blast just off the target. Licano having to force away to focus onto the force away from Roshan to force into this fight. Fish is going to go forward. They're going to try and focus. So John Cena actually finally going to get this kill on Anarchy. The Licano's going to clear up another support behind him. The bash is going to be there. Licano now having to play it very careful. Fish is running forward. Ace Merrill on his own as well. Buyback now from the Spectre trying to TP in to save his teammates. Fish moving forward. Here comes the Guardian Angel as well. Licano looking very... Licano as going to fall actually. Wasn't able to get his time lapse. Does have a buyback, but this is going to be the first weakness of the team. They're going to try and turn this around. John Cena now still going forward, looking for these extra kills. Fish looking for a fight. They're not going to be able to... All the creep wave is so far behind. They're actually going to get another kill on Anarchy. That was the buyback as well. So Anarchy going to fall. Anarchy trying to save his teammate. Is going to put the shield down the wall. Wheel of Wonder. And for the... Escape back. Can they actually get him another escape back to come out? He has his heal. He's... I don't know. I think he's fine.
Licano buyback.
Okay. Licano has bought back now. They're going to try and turn this fight around. They go right back forward. Peter Teak leading the charge. They're going to banish for Astral Imprisonment. Licano now has a target ready to chew on. It's going to be Fish. Can they keep him locked down? The Hex is going to be there, but he manages to get his Shikuchi, and they've built the distance. Licano running forward now with the Disperser, but not able to find Fish. And
did he kill Roche? Or no, he moved top. Okay.
Roche is no longer... They're pinging it out, though. The Roche is there.
Yeah, they have to get it now. They have to get it now. That's...
And they find another one.
Oh, John Cena.
Now the AA ulti is coming out as well. They're going to try and get this kill. Can they actually secure it? It doesn't look... Fish is going on Licano on the backline. Another buyback.
Fish.
I thought I heard a buyback, but it doesn't look like it. Licano then getting charged. The yours is going to be there. Really nice AA playing with the Gleipnir and getting the 2 kills with the support. And it looks like now John Cena all on his own. Hexed up. Going to be focused down. Going to be killed. Fish on his own. Can he escape here? He's going to try and jump on the high ground, but there is Ace ready to get him. The Hex is going to be there as well. He is invisible. Can they find him? He's going to come out of it now. They do spot him, and another Gleipnir, and this should spell absolute disaster for Fish. He is going to fall. There will be a couple seconds. He is invisible, and they do get it. Ace Merrill confirming that, and there's 4.
Not buyback on John Cena and on Fish, so... don't think it's...
Can they save it? I mean, Licano just goes for Roshan now.
We just saw it in the game 1 where who was it? Fishy Wins. They threw it a little bit, and now get the
advantage. And the refresher. They're gonna try and get this solo kill actually on AA. He's gonna try and get this kill. I think this is secured, and that's another kill for themselves.
Oh, didn't even see that.
Licano soloing the Roshan, and I think this spells doom for Fishy Wins.
This looks pretty good for Team Peter.
Cheese, refresher, Roshan's shard, Roshan's banner, excuse me, Roshan's
Someone has to come and help him pick up all this stuff.
Yep. The lines are drawn, the bases are exposed.
Yeah, they have to force at least like Fish's buyback
for another
or something.
I think they will have to buy back. I don't think they have a choice here. I think in order to defend the last bit of their game, I think they can't leave it for mega creeps. The glyph is used, but no one buying back yet. They're trying to buy another couple seconds. Hopefully the other 2 respawning in just about 10 seconds more if they can hold on to it. I think this may be the last stand from Fishy Wins.
I think Omni... I think they just let it
Omni Knight is back now.
Do they let them have
I don't think they need to. I think they can push it. The buyback, first buyback shows up for Ringmaster. A ultimate comes in. They're going to try and go for this, but the Hex instantly is there. They're going to Ace Merrill's coming back. Still no buyback still from Fish. His teammates are dying. The Ringmaster's out of the game. Anarchy is also taking a lot of damage though from John Cena, but still no buyback. Fish now finally respawns. The first support of Dire has fallen. So Team Peter trying to survive in this game. Popped his Satanic as well, but Licano are not really fighting just yet. Now Fish is going to be his focus.
This is GG.
Switches back to the...
2 versus 4.
It's 2 versus 4. It's just the cause. And Aegis on Licano. And almost a full team. And I think this is going to be it.
They managed to win this or defend this. I'm impressed.
Licano going to get hexed up. Going to be focused. Fish going to go and give his old John Cena coming in as well, but it's just far too late. They banish him. They try and focus. John Cena now is trying to get the support still, while trying to get the AA. Fish and John Cena, to their credit, are very tanky, but Licano, I think this is it.
Buyback on Lion now.
Buyback on Fish. They can't save John Cena. He has buyback as well. Can they save their base? I don't think they have enough time to. The Astral Imprisonment is there. Licano is still very strong. Aeg is still on him. The Hex is out there.
It's
There's
just
no
too
more
much
supports
damage.
now. It's just the
It's-
2 cores. Disarmed,
And Aegis
rooted,
still.
AA, throwing all the spells on him. Astral Imprisonment. The creeps are destroying the bases as well. Here comes the Wheel of Wonder. They haven't died yet, but it's only a matter of time. Fish now, the only person alive. Actually, it's so long. Witch Doctor has respawned, trying to save his base. Now, Witch Doctor's the only person alive. Everyone else is
And they're
dead.
calling it. Look at this graph. Holy shit.
Can't
That's a
believe it.
comeback. That's a comeback.
Victory.
GG's has been called.
Holy shit. Team Peter did it. They did it.
They have indeed.
What a game. What a game. Yeah, they missed their timing on Team Fish, on the Fishy Wins. It sadly was 0 Fishy Wins, it was only Fishy Losses. And that means for us, Fishy Wins out of the tournament. And up next we're gonna have